Hello, it's David, and welcome to the third episode of Make Me Proud, the YouTube series documenting my 2023 swim campaign and goal to emulate British Olympian Benjamin Proud by improving my ability as a sprint swimmer in the 50 and 100 meters freestyle, as well as the 50 meters butterfly. And in this video, I'm going to be taking you through my competition calendar for the year. As always, if you would give this video a like, I would much appreciate it. And remember to subscribe to this channel to join in this swimming adventure. But without any further ado, let's dive right into today's video. So welcome back to another one of my illustrious spreadsheets. This one is my competition calendar for 2023. And with it, I will be giving you a visual representation of when all of my various galas will occur over the course of the year. Now, the list that is in front of you isn't a complete list, as events normally get posted between 1 to 2 months prior to a competition. However, using some of my previous knowledge of when various Masters galas occur over the course of the year, I've managed to come up with a list. And again, this list isn't exhaustive of all Masters competitions occurring throughout the UK, because I have put down those most accessible to me, or those that I have done previously. So things that are there, so events that are down in the southwest, so to say, I haven't included because that is a little bit impractical to get to for me. So starting off with the Carlisle Aquatics Masters on the 4th of February, I don't think I'm going to be entering this one due to the fact that my other goal of completing my PT course, so this will qualify me to become a personal trainer. I'm really hoping to get that done before March. I've just got my practical to do, and so that is the weekend that I'm choosing to do it. Hence, I've had to allow that one to fall through. And Carlisle is also relatively far away from me, so yeah, makes things a little bit difficult to get to. So the two reasons compounded together means that I'm not going to enter it. Hence, I have coloured it in on my calendar in a light blue colour, where all of the competitions that I'm planning on entering have been coloured in dark blue. So moving on to the first one that I actually think I'll be entering is Blackpool Masters on the 25th of February. I only know about this one so far through word of mouth, and it's occurring on the 25th of February through information that I've sourced on a Facebook page. It isn't actually officially up on the competition calendar yet, or the Swim England competition calendar at least. So I may have to do a little bit of digging over the internet to actually enter that one. However, that is one I'm looking forward to entering, as it will be a new one for me, and also it's the first gala within the first 2 months of the year. So don't want to be going all that long without entering a gala. So definitely keen to get to Blackpool Masters. Next up is Swim Wales Long Course Masters. Now, this is, I think, akin to the British Swimming Masters Long Course Nationals, or the Swim England short course nationals, but long course. However, on the 4th of March, I'm going on a skiing holiday, so that sort of wipes out the Swim Wales Long Course Masters, as well as the Billingham Masters, as I'll be getting, although it's on Sunday the 12th of March, or that's when I'll predict it will be, I'll be getting home yeah, with not a lot of time on Saturday the 11th of March, and therefore turning it around before then is going to be difficult. And because I will have had a week off of swimming, and potentially being not quite so disciplined with my nutrition and exercise, then I don't think I'm going to get perform all that well at Billingham, and so I prefer to leave it to next week on Sunday the 19th of March, which is when I believe that Hucknall Masters will be occurring. And again, that would be good just to get some race fitness back after a long winter, of not racing and a skiing holiday. Then moving on down to Stafford Masters, another one I'm planning on entering on 15th of April. I did this one, I think it happened early March of 2020 is when I did it. However, I was still recovering from when I think I had COVID. Didn't know because there were no testing kits out at the time in 2020, in early 2020. And this was before all the regulations went in, so I didn't do particularly well that time around. However, hopefully, hoping to perform well at Stafford last time, because it was a thoroughly enjoyable gala despite my disappointing results. Moving on to one that I did do last year is Shropshire Masters in Wolverhampton. Thoroughly enjoyed last year, and in between events, it was very nice to go out to the nearby park just to relax in between events and have a walk around it and really soak up the late spring sunshine. So thoroughly enjoyed that one and looking forward to next year. Then it's one of the big ones on Friday the 2nd to Sunday the 4th of June, British Long Course Nationals. So naturally, I want to be able to enter this one, and I did last year when it was in Aberdeen. However, slightly concerned that I may not be able to enter this one as it's in Sheffield, meaning it's a little bit more accessible to a lot more people than Aberdeen was, and therefore people are going to be up for it a lot more. And because my swim times are on the verge of being worthy of qualification, it means ultimately and there are two phases of entry. My times are around the qualifying times for the second phase of entry, so to say. So it's essentially a race to get online once the second phase opens, and hope that my events, the 50, 100, and perhaps 200 meters freestyle, haven't been filled up with entries from the first phase. Don't yet have the qualifying time for 50 fly. As I said last week, I need to knock 0.03 seconds off of my 50 fly time to be able to enter the 50 fly amongst the phase 2 entries. So fingers crossed I'll get an entry for Long Course Nationals. However, I'm being a bit more realistic as to where it's located this year. I'm not getting overly hopeful, and getting down my times down to phase 1 entries, I think, is a bit beyond what I'm capable of certainly before the 13th of May in Shropshire, which would be my last chance. Actually, it may even be Staffordshire, given that entries will open probably at least a month in advance of Long Course Nationals. So phase 1 entries, I think, are a bit beyond me for Long Course Nationals. So that one's a keeping fingers crossed. Also, what I've realised is that Yorkshire Long Course Masters is on the 4th of June, or was on the Sunday of that weekend last time. But obviously, given that they'll both be at Ponds Forge in Sheffield, they can't occur in the same pool at the same time. So I'm expecting Yorkshire Long Course will probably fit around Long Course Masters, but certainly if I don't get, I'll be entering that one, especially if I don't get an entry for Nationals. The next one is one that I haven't entered before. However, previous knowledge of previous years' galas and other competition calendars means it's one that I'm aware of. So that one's in Nottingham on the 2nd of July, about a month after Long Course Nationals. So again, it'll be good just to keep things ticking over there. And then 2 weeks later is one that I did do last year, is Cheshire Masters. Again, I did the 4. I did 50 meters across all 4 various strokes last year. Can't remember why I didn't do 100 meters freestyle. But yeah, again, it was another one that I thoroughly enjoyed partaking in last year. And so
we'll be doing so this year again. Then on the 9th of September, there's GLAM. However, I'm in two minds as to whether to enter this one. First off, because it's long course, and long course nationals will have been and gone by then. And secondly, it's a bit of a trip down to London. So those two in combination is making me question whether it's worth doing this year. I enjoyed it swimming in the London Aquatic Centre last year. However, given that it's now one that I've ticked off, there's less appeal for me to do it this year. Barnet Copdor is one that I didn't do last year but have done in previous years. Thoroughly enjoyed. However, again, it's sort of in the London area, and therefore a little bit of a travel down to get there. And similarly, it's also when I'm predicting when the North East region Masters will be being held in Billingham, which is a lot closer to me in that regard. And so if the two occur on that weekend, then I expect that I'll be choosing the Northeast region Masters competition just through means of convenience to getting to. And similarly, I also haven't swum in Billingham yet, so another reason for me to prioritise that event this year. Then we've got the West Midlands Championships in Coventry, which I thoroughly enjoyed last year. It was a really quick pool and akin to Ponsforge and Sheffield, so that one is definitely on my list for this year. And similarly, a very good warm-up to the big one, which is Swim England Masters Short Course Nationals over the last weekend in October. I'm very keen to put right what went wrong in 2022. So very keen for short course nationals this year, and ultimately that one's pretty much a given, as it's where I'm likely to achieve my personal bests over the course of the year. However, failing that, again, South Yorkshire's is also is always there to give you a second chance at those personal bests and improving on times if things don't go right at Masters National Short Course Nationals 2 weeks earlier. So again, looking forward to that one. Then we've got University of Birmingham, and I'm semi-tempted to enter this one. However, we start getting into the territory, as you can see, in period 12 of having a gala every week. And on the one hand, I haven't done the University of Birmingham meet before, which puts favour on it. At the same time, it's a week after the South Yorkshire's, so starting to get a little bit tiring. And if things don't go how I want them to on the at South Yorkshire's, then entering another meet a week after seems a bit senseless, as I'm going to have very little time to put things back on track within a week. Then one that I regularly attend on the 25th is Etwall Eagles, so planning to attend that one, as it's an event that I thoroughly enjoy. And then you've got the Swim Wales Short Course Masters on the 2nd of December in Newport. Currently in two minds over that one because it's quite far away from me, and so a bit of a trek down to Newport to get there. However, it's one that I haven't done before, so that gives credence. So I think that will be one that I decide over the course of the year. And then finally, the East Midlands long course, which was the gala that I've recently just done. Again, thoroughly enjoyed that. It was really nice pool to swim in, long course as well, and a good opportunity to start getting back in preparation for long course nationals of 2024. As I say, this isn't an exhaustive list, and there may be some additional events popping up here and there over the course of the year as the event calendar gets updated. However, very much looking forward to what I've got, and 12 that I'm planning to enter so far over the course of this year, which I think is enough for me to get stuck into for 2023.
So that is it for this video, and if you've enjoyed it, just a reminder to hit the like button, and similarly to subscribe to my channel for many more swimming adventures. Otherwise, if you are looking for a little bit of extra help when it comes to improving your eating habits, head on over to westcough.com to see the range of ways in which I can support you with your nutrition and thereby fuel your physical development. Finally, I've been Dave Westcough. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.